Tuesday and it is day 9 of Vlogmas. I'm surprised I've not got that wrong yet. There is time. So before I start, I wanted to thank you all so very much for your advice on Buttongate, because I had so many really good words of wisdom, and a couple of people have mentioned, Carla, if you are watching, I am in awe of your knowledge and attention to detail. And the reason I say that is because the lovely Carla, who watched my vlog yesterday, put a comment on that she thought there was a piece missing from the plunger part of the button machine, which is here. So we had basically parceled this up last night and made a decision that we were going to send it back, and I know a few of you mentioned that. However, Carla said there is a piece missing because there should be something on the plunger to push the actual die part into the other part, if that makes sense. So she said, go and have a look at the YouTube vlog that Trimming Shop have put up about the button maker. Now, let me just take you back to what I mentioned yesterday about the live chat. So when I had the live chat with the customer service person at Trimming Shop, she wanted me to send photos of what the problem was and everything. So I sent photos, and then I was left hanging on for 3/4 of an hour while she spoke to a member of the team and then never came back to me. And during that time, she actually sent me a link to a tutorial. So the link she sent me was actually to a YouTube video from the Trimming Shop of the green hand press machine, which is the one for press studs and rivets and all that kind of stuff, because I've got that machine already. So she sent me a link to that, which wasn't that helpful, if I'm honest, because that's not the same machine. But anyway, so I assumed that there wasn't a separate vlog for the actual machine. I thought she's sending me a link to that to show me how this kind of machine works, which I already knew how the green machine worked because I've got that. Anyway, so I just Googled, when Carla had said this, I Googled Trimming Shop blue button making machine, and it took me to another vlog of this actual machine. When you actually get to the tutorial for this machine, it is actually already set up. So they're not showing you how to set this machine up, because when it comes in the box, it's all in pieces. I mean, basically the handle is separate to the main machine, and there's little screws and nuts and bolts and all sorts in the box. And there are no instructions with it to talk you through how to put it all together. So even when you go to the tutorial, the YouTube vlog, it doesn't actually show you how to put it together. What all that tutorial shows you is how to actually use the die bit and the button blanks and how to press it. That's it. That's all it shows you. So it's a couple of minutes, which is great if you're not really sure which part goes where and everything. But the observant person that I am, when I actually looked at that tutorial, it showed that this bit here, so this, when I showed you this yesterday in yesterday's vlog, didn't have this bit in it. It was basically just the top black bit there, so there was nothing actually here. And when you look on the tutorial, there is another nut and bolt in that black bit, in the plunger bit. And so I raided the box again, and in the box was 2 screws and this nut and bolt here. Now, I'd assumed that the 2 screws and that nut and bolt were for if you wanted to fix this to like a workbench, because it is a heavy duty machine. It's really, it's cast iron and it's very heavy. So I assumed that that's what they were for. But I thought, well, do you know what? I'm just going to try that spare nut and bolt that is just randomly in the box and try and insert it here and see if that works. So that's what I did. I put that in, and now when you press down, it crunches the 2 die pieces together and makes a button. So we've got there in the end. But Carla, I have you to thank for that, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have found that tutorial that actually, when I looked, showed that yes, you were absolutely right. And somebody else has mentioned it overnight as well. I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was, that there was a piece missing from the plunger. And yeah, that is randomly just in the box with no instructions, and no instructions even on the YouTube vlog that you need to how to sort of put all this together. You just have to just guess. So we've got there in the end, but yeah, my experience has been a little bit frustrating, to say the least. But you know, first world problems and all that. Somebody else mentioned about Harlequin as well. So Harlequin are a company. I think it was Susan. Susan, you emailed me about it, didn't you? So Susan emailed me about a place called Harlequin that if you send off pieces of your fabric, they will make belts, they'll make buttons, matching and all sorts. And I do remember, because Sian from Kittenish Behaviour has used them in the past as well to make fabric covered belts and stuff. And so that was going to be my fallback option. So Susan, thank you so much for mentioning that, because yeah, I think I would have done that. I know a few people have mentioned the other types of contraptions, devices, whatever you want to call them, for making self-covered buttons, and I have tried the, you know, the flexible rubbery thing, and I just can't get it to work very well at all. It's just me, I'm sure. But anyway, Buttongate I think is finally resolved, so I am going to be making buttons today. When I get over the trauma, and I know that's, you know, ridiculous to say that in the grand scheme of things, but it's just been, I've been starting to get myself quite anxious about it, because, you know, I want this dress and this coat to be finished, and I was starting to get a bit worried. But anyway, we have resolved the issue, and I now have a working button maker and can make buttons. Anyway, moving swiftly on, we are going to open calendars. So I'm going to start with Lettercut today, which is day 9, which is this one here. And inside day 9, oh, I like that one. Oh, that's lovely. So we've got this gorgeous black and neon orange love label. I really like that. Lovely. Thank you very much, Lettercut. I'll put that over there, and then I'll do Jazz and Wow next, I think. So Jazz and Wow, we have day 9, which is here. Day 9. Now then, I don't know what this is. I'm not sure what this is, so let's just dive straight in and have a look. Oh, key ring. Oh, it's gorgeous. So we have a gorgeous bow-shaped key ring in those beautiful, beautiful colours. So we've got pinks and oranges and yellows and greens, and they are sort of like iridescent as well, which is just lovely. Thank you so much, Bex. That's lovely. Really like that. Thank you. And then I'm going to do Fabric Godmother next. So day 9. I don't know if we have a gift today. It could actually be... No gift today. So it has to be the QR code. So I'm going to scan that. Oh, when I grab hold of it. And I'll let you know what that is. We'll do that in a second. And then finally, we have Ruan's, which is day... Is it day 4 or 5? I can't remember, because I can't remember who I started with. Let me just take these out. I've got day 5. Pretty sure I started with Ruan's, but I'm just going to double check because I don't want to end up getting this wrong. Yeah, so we're day 5 of Ruan's. Here, day 5. Squishy. I've got a feeling this is a pouch as well of some sort. Let me see. It is. Oh, that's lovely, Ruan. So we've got another pouch, silver, but this one says Fabulous Friend on it. And it is from Katie Loxton. There's the label. Thank you so much. It's lovely. Yep, lovely little pouch. I love having pouches. I don't think you can have enough because I have so many things like makeup brushes and bits and pieces and stuff. So that's lovely. Gorgeous gifts. Right, I am going to just scan the QR code for Fabric Godmother and see what we've got today. So today we have more sewing. So it tells you to work from, I think, 47 to 70 something points in the instructions to construct the sleeves of your carnation blouse if you are sewing along with that. Obviously I'm not at the minute, so I am going to tidy up in here. I do have a few bits to show you that came in the post yesterday. I bought more labels, and I know, and they all came at once. I actually bought some Little Rosy Cheeks ones in the Black Friday sale, and I also bought some Cozy Club handmade ones as well, and they've all come at the same time. So I've got a shed load of labels here. So the ones I got from Little Rosy Cheeks are these ones, which I thought would be really lovely to use in some of Layla's makes. I think that's lovely. I also got this one, which is one of her new ones, which say Sewn to Sparkle. They'd be great for Sam, wouldn't they? So let's sparkle with Sam. Also got these ones, which I'm going to have to take them out because they have tipped up a little bit in the envelope, so it's difficult to see them. So these ones say Me Made on them, but they are leopard print, and I just thought they were lovely. So I've got those ones too. And then finally, I got some 2026 ones. So I got those from Little Rosy Cheeks. And then from Cozy Club Handmade, I bought, again, her 2026 ones. I also got these ones, made for chilly days. That's so cool. I love that. These ones, Life is Better in a Sweater. These ones, which are the cow ones, which say, oh gosh, what does that say? I can't read it. Utterly perfect, warning, occasionally moody. I just think her puns are just amazing. These ones, which are a selection of Christmas ones. So I think this is a selection pack. So you've got those ones which say, with love at Christmas, with little bows on, which I think are lovely. Those ones which say, Sir Elf Made. And then there's also a llama one in here as well. Let me just get them out and I can show you. So we also have these ones, and you are going to be singing this as soon as you see this label. Fleece Navidad. I've got that in my head now. It's going to be in my head all day. And finally, these ones. And then I realised I do actually already have these. So these are Night Night Sleep Tight, Don't Let the Bed Bugs Bite. But I wanted to get these for the pyjamas that I'm making for Layla. So they're going to go in, one of those is going to go in the pyjamas. So yes, so that's the label. So I am totally labelled out, I think, because I've just got far too many. Can you have too many labels? Are label stashes a thing? Is that separate to pattern stashes and fabric stashes? I could actually use these to store some of the labels in, to be fair. Although Adam has just brought out a pattern for a label organizer, which I am potentially going to buy and make, I think, because I could do with some more storage for my labels. So moving on to pyjamas then, because that's what we're going to be doing today. I know I said yesterday I was going to go for a run, but the weather is horrific here. It's been really windy, really rainy, and I just don't feel like going out in that at the minute. I do need to nip and do a little bit of shopping today as well, because I need to get a few bits and pieces for Christmas presents. So I'll take you along with me for that. And yes, PJs, thank you all so much for all your thoughts on which fabric I should go with for Layla for Christmas. And I'm really torn because there's two that sort of stood out for me. I think the overwhelming majority of you felt that the first fabric I showed you, the one with the Santas and the reindeers on, was the best one to use. So that was the clear favourite. But also quite a few people mentioned the Gonks one, purely from the reason that I only have half a metre of that. And if I don't use that this year, I might not have enough to use in future for her, because she'll probably be too big. Although I could probably make a nightie with it. So I'm really torn between the two, because the first one was the clear favourite, but I'm sort of thinking, really, should I use the Gonks? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to reprint the pattern. Although I think last year's pattern might still fit her. I might ask my daughter to check and let me know whether she needs to go up a size or not. Yeah, I'm not sure. So I'm going to have a look at the pattern anyway and see if I can get that out of the Gonk fabric. If I can't, then we're definitely going to go with your first choice, which was the Santas and reindeers. If I can get it out of the Gonk I think I'll use the gonk fabric. And then, as somebody says, you can get that out of your stash. So yeah, watch this space. Yeah, that's where we're at. The other thing I want to do today as well is I want to make a start on the Christmas jumpers for the boys, because Martin's out all day. He is up in Durham on an away day with work, so I've no idea what time he'll get home. So I've got this period of time where he's not here to be able to get the jumpers done. Isaac, bless him, is in bed. He had a 14-hour shift yesterday, so he will be, I don't think he got in well 1 o'clock in the morning, so he will be out of the way for the next few hours. I don't know if he's working today, to be honest. He's not let me know, so who knows about that. So yeah, so I've got some time to get the Christmas jumpers done, so I think I might crack on with those. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. So I've come into town. Well, I'm heading into town. I have finished Layla's PJs, the grey. I'll show you when we get back, but I need to come and do a bit of shopping, so I'm heading out. And you know, why do they do this near Christmas? The last few weeks my local town has had roadworks at every single entry point into the town, so all options you are stuck in traffic. It's just a nightmare. But anyway, I'm wearing my gorgeous scarf that Ruan got me in my advent calendar earlier last week, was it? I can't remember what day it was, but anyway, I'm wearing that. Weather is awful, but needs must. I need to get out now and do this little bit of shopping before I go and have my nails done. So yeah, Isaac told me he's working later, but he's gonna have to get the bus in because I'll be in the middle of having these bad boys sorted out. So yeah, that's where we are right now. Haven't started on Martin's Christmas jumper yet, or Isaac's, to be honest, because time's just run away with me. But hopefully when I get back I'll be able to start cutting them out. Shopping, spent a flipping fortune, honestly, but I've got a lot more Christmas presents now, nearly done, I think, which is really good. So I am back, and I was going to show you the pajamas. So they're here. You might see a Fabric Obsession parcel, which we'll open in a second. But yes, pajamas for Layla are done. So this is them here, and these are the ones that most of you recommended I use this fabric. So I did look at the gonks, but I haven't got enough to make the full length, the full sleeve and full length trousers. I probably have enough to do like a shorty set or something, but yeah, I couldn't get everything out of that. So I know that Pound Fabrics have still got that fabric, so I might actually just get another metre of it at some point when I do another order from them. And yeah, because I do like that fabric, it's lovely. But yes, I've ended up using this, so lots of you will be pleased that I've gone for this. I have used red ribbing from the stash, and the bottoms are here. So the bottoms have these Grow With Me cuffs, so they're doubled over, if that makes sense. So as she grows, they can get a bit more wear out of them. But yeah, I am really happy with how these have turned out. I have used the Cozy Club handmade labels, so I've put that one in the top that way around, and then in the bottom I've done it the other way around, which I just think is really nice. This is a swathing French terry, so it's quite chunky, if I'm honest, and I'm a little bit worried it might just be a bit too warm for her, but well, they're done now anyway, and yeah, they're lovely. So really happy. So thank you all so much for giving me your advice on which fabric to go for. They can be put away. I just feel like I've been rushing round today, and even though I was up at like the crack of dawn, I was up at 6, I just feel like I have been yeah, meeting myself coming back because I've had so much to do. And then my Fabric Obsession parcel has arrived. So I ordered this following the girls' live last Friday, and I'm really excited to see what I've got in here. So I ordered some Sarah Hart's Christmas labels because they had these and I just really loved them. And then, oh my word, I bought this. So what did I get? I ordered a metre of this. They've given me more than a metre here. This is more than a metre, girls. You've given me 2 metres. You've given me far too much. I only ordered a metre of this and you have. This will be Beck's because she was so busy on Sunday when she was cutting things out. She's cut out loads, but you've given me 2 metres of this, girls. Oh my God, this stuff is incredible. So this is one of those foiled velvet jerseys and oh, it's just delicious. Now, I bought this one, which is this, is it the silver one I got or the navy? Silver. So I ordered the silver one because what I thought was, do you remember honestly, do you remember the Fabric Godmother Dream wardrobe that I got, you know, the pleated skirt? I thought making a top out of this would just go with that skirt really nicely. So yeah, so I ordered the silver, but it's just beautiful. And I've got an idea actually, because I've got 2 metres, which is a metre more than I asked for. I have an idea that I might make another one of those Kiara dresses. What do you reckon? I think that might be nicer in this. It's beautiful. I don't know if I've got enough. I might have, I might not, with 2 metres, but I will see if I can get a Kiara. Even if I could get a Kiara top, I could wear the Kiara top with the skirt. Might be a bit much, but we'll see. But it is beautiful. This velour jersey, I think it's been selling really well for them as well. So yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a really good weight as well. And yeah, feels beautiful. So love that. So the next one is the Jungle Royalty Stuff of Denmark cotton jersey. This was a fabric that they had a while ago and it sold out really quick. And I really liked it, but I didn't buy it when they had it in last time. And then Beyond the Pink Door had it. And I saw the lovely Alison, so like Dottie, she made a top in it and I just loved it. And I thought, why didn't I buy that fabric? Anyway, then they announced they'd got it back in stock. So I quickly went over and bought myself 1.5 meters of it. So that is this one here. It's just, I mean, it's just gorgeous. I love these colours so much. If we do it the right way up, it's got the leopards in there or whatever they are, panthers. They're not panthers, are they? Panthers are black. So yes, I'm going to make myself a top in that for sure. And then the last one I got is all Adele's fault because she made the nail out of it. They showed this gorgeous, gorgeous Ziggy Stardust plush sequin mesh. And I got 1.5 meters of this. And I want to make, I mean, it's this, look, it's this just, I mean, it's just amazing. I want to make a skirt in it. So it will need lining, but I'm planning to make just a very simple pencil skirt. I've probably got more than enough that I need, but I mean, how amazing will that look as a pencil skirt? It's just good. It's that mermaid stuff that you can do that with. I probably am not going to do it this year because time is probably not on our side now for Christmas this year. And yeah, I don't think I'll make it this year, but I wanted to get it so that I've got it because, yes, otherwise I would have regretted it. So I bought that as well. But yes, this stuff, you've definitely given me 2 meters of this, girls, and I love you for it because it's just amazing. And I think I am going to make myself, if I can get the Kiara dress out of it, I will. If I can't, I'll just make the top with it because it's just gorgeous. So I'm going to put these away. This stuff is just shedding sequins everywhere. And then I have to go and have my nails done at 3. So I'm not sure what time we're on now. I think we are on about 25 to 3, something like that. So I'm finishing my coffee. So I didn't tell you about this cup, did I? I showed you this morning making myself a cup of coffee in this mug that's now got coffee everywhere on it. I am going to tell you now, I was totally scammed with these mugs. So I'd seen this advert, I can't remember where, for custom cups, you know, where you can sort of change the details of the people and name them and all that kind of stuff. And I thought it'd be a really good idea for me to get the three of us, me, Tamlin and Ruan, all one of these mugs. And I did this about 3 years ago. So I ordered the three, and obviously that's the three of us there. The only thing I was annoyed about was obviously Ruan hasn't got a fringe there, and anybody who knows Ruan knows that she will never go fringeless. But yeah, otherwise, I just thought they were really nice. And then obviously you could change the wording on here, so I put Soul Sisters on, which I thought was really nice. So I got 3 of these mugs, ordered 3, and when they came, they took about a month to arrive, and when they came, I only received 1. And I reached out to the company, and they just didn't really respond. They just said that they'd sent everything that I'd ordered, but I'd definitely ordered 3. I think I paid a lot, to be fair, more than I would have paid for 1 mug. And so I ended up going through PayPal. I opened a PayPal case and they sided with the seller. So I ended up losing out there. So I ended up only with 1 mug. So I've kept it, as you do. But the funny thing was, that same Christmas, Ruan had a similar thing done for the 3 of us. So we did end up all with a mug. And so I've got another one very similar. But yeah, this is the one that I had done for the 3 of us, and now it's mine. So so I'm drinking my coffee out of that today. And the other thing I meant to mention, which I totally forgot the other day as well, is that I won a prize in the Gift to November challenge. I was just absolutely gobsmacked. It was Tamlin that told me, because weirdly, when Alison had announced the prize winners, I didn't get a notification, even though she tagged me, which was very strange. But anyway, I won a £20 voucher for Sew Me Sunshine, which is just wonderful. I don't know what I'm going to spend it on yet, because I've had a quick look at their website, but there's not really anything that's grabbing me at the minute. And so I think I'm going to bank the voucher for now, and when something pops up that I really love, I will use my voucher, which will be really nice. So yeah, that was lovely. So I won the voucher for the unicorn doll that I made for Layla, and I was absolutely delighted. It was lovely, because it's not very often I win anything. The fabric in the Fabric Godmother advent calendar, I think once I've got the Christmas jumpers made for the boys, I think I'm going to start on a blouse in that fabric, because I've watched Ruan's making it, and Tamlin is making the Presley shirt out of it, and I'm getting FOMO, if I'm honest. So I think I am going to search for a lovely blouse pattern and make that up. I don't think I'm going to make the carnation blouse, but I am going to make a blouse with it. So yeah, I think that will be my next thing after I've got these last little Christmas presents done. I was hoping that I would have been able to get on with those jumpers today. That was the plan, but it's just not happened yet. And I'm not quite sure what time Martin's going to get back. Once he lets me know, I'll have a bit of time. So, I mean, I'm going to be back at 4. It's going to take about an hour for my nails doing, and then I will be back after that, and maybe I'll get some time to at least cut it out. I don't know. We'll see, because I need to cut the pattern out again. I think I remember saying I was going to use the Jackson, and I need to reprint the pattern, because the Jackson is a unisex, gender neutral pattern, but I've got it printed out in a size 12 for me. So I looked at their measurements, and I think I'm going to have to go for like a size 22 so that will fit the boys. So I need to reprint it. Yeah, and then cut it out and do some adjustments and whatnot. So we shall see. We'll see how far we get. Right, I'm going to finish my coffee and go get my nails done. Back from having my nails done, and I've gone for like a metallic magnetised colour this time. So this is like a gingerbread, and it's just lovely. It's nice to have them shortened because they were just getting far too long. Anyway, I'm home, and Martin's home. So he arrived home literally just before I went out for my nails. I was really surprised because I hadn't expected him home that early. And yeah, so it means I'm now not going to get a chance to do his jumper or Isaac's because he's here, which is annoying. But never mind, it's fine. We will revert to plan B. What I am going to do is I am going to have a look at blouse patterns, shirt patterns, to see what I want to make with the Fabric Godmother viscose, because it's just beautiful. And after seeing, as I mentioned earlier, after seeing Ruan's and Tamlin working on their blouses with this fabric, I'm getting FOMO. Oh, he's here. You're back. Hello. He's just got back from taking Isaac to work with beer.
Oh, it fell into my hand.
Do you want to show everybody your advent calendar? I bought him an advent calendar.
She has.
This afternoon when I went shopping.
Oh, yes. Look at this. I love Reese's. I've got to admit, I'm like some kind of, Reese's addict.
So when I went to Tesco's, they had these reduced. They were £1.50 from £7.
And how many did they have?
There were about 5 left, so I grabbed you one because I knew how much you like Reese's.
But if you'd have bought all 5, what would it have cost? £7.50. So you could have bought me 5 and saved.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Yeah. So you can. We've got a few days to catch up.
I'll be catching up tonight.
Yeah. We'll be opening that later.
We will.
I've made buttons. So I've got my 3 little. Oh, here you go. So I've got my 3 little buttons for the dress, which are here, and then I've done the coat buttons as well, which are there. So I mean, they are amazing. They're really good quality. Just, it's been a bit of a journey getting here, but we're there now. So I can get the dress finished and the coat finished, which is awesome.
What time is it?
It's Reese's time.
You know, it needs to go back because 1 and 2 were already open. How did that happen?
Come on then.
Innocence.
Where's number 3?
Where's number 3?
Are you, considering we're on day 9 now, are you going to share any of these?
If you wish, would you like one?
I would, thank you.
Oh, right, well, you can have number 3.
Don't mind a bit of Reese's peanut butter.
There you go, light of my darkness.
Are they all the same, or are they different?
No, we've got red, white and dark chocolate, and then on day 24 you get 2 missing big cups.
This is a dark chocolate one.
That is the dark chocolate. Have you just put it in with the paper on it?
Oh yeah.
Oh dear. That's not coming out, that's got to stay in. Oh look, and that's a white one. Would you like that one too?
No, you can have the white one.
Oh, thank you. Is it better with the paper off?
Yeah.
Funny that,
Right,
isn't it? So, I'm glad you enjoyed that. Might have been a bit chewier.
Yeah. Right. That's it from us today. Hope you've enjoyed day 9. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.